Hello, my name's Andy Curd. I've got kids in elementary school. So in 2005, when the economy was fat and happy, our public school funding was being cut, and 8,200 Alamedans voted to fund our schools with Measure A. So 2008, our economy reached the pinnacle of its recent growth. Our public school funding continued to be cut, but this time 11,445 Alamedans voted to fund schools with Measure H. So fast forward to 2010, our economy's tanked. Public school funding continues to be cut, only more so. This time, 14,415 Alamedans voted to fund our schools with Measure E. I want to thank every one of those voters, the leaders and volunteers around the Measure E campaign, and the 4 of you on this board who had the foresight and intelligence to put Measure E in front of the voters. Measure E didn't pass, and in light of that, I've got 2 asks of you tonight. First of all, we've got little choice but to decide on and make some painful cuts. You've got a resolution on the agenda tonight to identify high, middle, and elementary schools to be closed for the 2011-2012 school year. I'm asking you to do this in a process that's transparent and consultative. It's carried out in a spirit of intellectual honesty, and it focuses on the best interests of all Alameda students. After all, we're one community. And you know, I say this to draw contrast with the alternative several people, including board member Spencer, already seem to be engaging in, which is divisive, self-interested, and driven by innuendo. Second, cuts alone are not sufficient. Until California fundamentally addresses school funding, we continue to need a reliable local revenue stream. I know there's at least 14,415 Alamedans who agree with me on that. And with the exception of Neil Tam, that's significantly more votes than any of you board members polled in order to be on this board. The number of Alamedans voting to support our schools is actually going way, way up, not down, and there's significant numbers of volunteers ready to help out. So Measure E would have cost me an additional $1 a day, and I've got the check, like an earlier speaker, here tonight for you, but instead I'm going to hold on to it and give it to the next campaign. My second ask is you immediately begin the work to put another parcel tax measure on the ballot in the next 12 months. Thanks.